Can I just give you some real flowers again here for a second? Some stuff impresses me in life. When a guy tells me he performs one time and makes the kind of conscious pivots to his career that most of us don't even learn until years deep, all kinds of things. It's like, it's impressive to me that you're willing to adapt that quickly. Whereas, like, a lot of us, man, we'll just do our shit. Yo, I remember looking at my engineer and being like, yo, shut up, Moose Harris. But yo, I remember like checking my engineer one time back in the day and being like, bro, I refuse to do anything if I can't one take it. And he looked at me like, are you sure?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was me. I
And
walked into the booth and I was like, I'm just gonna keep going through this. I'm gonna power move it right through.
yo, but
Just put the beat on and let me go.
my engineer's like,
But I had
I'm
to
gonna
slow it
keep
down.
everything, my guy. I'm gonna keep everything, my guy. And you know what we would end up doing? Surgery after. And he would end up taking pieces from the best takes. And when I think about it, like practically, it's like, I guess we should have just not tried so hard to one take everything. Like,
It's it's probably something that a lot of artists get into the booth and do because that's all I ever did. Like I've only really been making music a year and a half. So a couple of months before I did the first show, I was able to make a couple of songs to be able to perform that show. But after that, I really started to get into the booth and I kept going. Oh, I'm just gonna go right through it, rip through this whole beat. And I keep giving credit to Shvelly, but Shvelly was like, okay, you want to deliver the bars, no problem. Slow down. Make sure that people understand and hear the delivery. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I said fuck that. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that
I
shit.
feel you.
I'm just gonna keep doing me and see where it gets me. But after I did the song, I keep going back to it. Feel It in the Air, which was late August last year. I was a little bit disappointed with the sound because I just ripped through it. I didn't take the time to slow down the delivery and make sure people understood it. It's still quick and I just run through it. A couple of months later, I got a beat which is Fall Slowly, the Joyner Lucas beat. My girl heard that beat, she gave it to me. She was like, do something with this. So I don't know if you had a chance to listen to that song. It's called Letter to Myself. I have a video for that too. It's on the elevated wall. Um, I got that beat. I wrote something really quickly, but a lot deeper than I normally would. I kept bugging Shvelly. I was like, yo, we got to record this. We got to record this. So I went to his crib. We recorded it in his bedroom. Every time I went to go spit into the mic, he was like, slow down. And I was like, what does he mean? What does he mean? And then he was like, no, you need to slow down. You're delivering it way too fast. Like, it's good, it fits, but it doesn't have the feeling that it's supposed to if it really gets slowed down. And he didn't mean slow the flow down. He just meant think about it more. Connect the words more to the beat.
Yo, actually, what you just said is really big. Slow down is not the most helpful language that a person can say in that moment. And I don't mean that disrespectfully to like Shvelly or any of the other producers, because I have heard the words slow down so many times in my life. And it didn't, so I slowed down my rapping. I swear to fucking God, I learned to rap slower and calmer on a literal front. And then
And
by accident, unrelated to speed, I learned about the pocket. And that's what they were trying to tell me about, was the pocket and how to fit into it.
exactly. It's very hard to explain when you don't understand it. So you just keep hearing slow down, slow down, slow down. After hearing it about 150 times that night, I slowed down. We got the take that we ended up going with. And after hearing it back, the flow wasn't slowed down, but it just fit so nicely that I had to go back and rethink everything. There were songs that I made that I had ready to go that I was like, I can't put that out because now that I know what he means, everything is going to come out so much better. On my all platform music, the last one that I have like that is, there's two of them, Still With It and Bounce. I still didn't understand the delivery and the placement. But everything since then, like I have music right now that I'm sitting on that I previewed on IG. It's it's more bouncy and, like you said, sing song. Yeah, I've really found a pocket and a niche now. I get a lot of my beats custom made from my producer out in Russia, so everything really fits my flow nice. I dropped a song not too long ago called Down. That was a throwaway. It was not to that beat. I didn't like the recording. I sent it to my dude. He built the beat around it and was like, go with that. So, like, I'm really developing as an artist, and people can listen if they want. I don't care. Like, I keep saying that, but I know I'm putting out real fucking music. Like,
You know what?
real music that people can feel.
I talk to a lot of people. This is one of those interviews a lot more people that I know should watch than others, just on some real shit. Because we talk to like pros. We talk to guys more like a Shvelly who will give you some like, bro, slow down. And I'm like, cool, I hear you, Shvelly. I hear you, my guy. So you slow down. You don't know what it means. You have to like hear it 150 times, break it down, use the Rosetta Stone matrices and shit. And again, it's no disrespect to it. It's just that music producer types who understand things, understand them, and you really touched on it. Once you understood it, you kind of like saw it all
Different.
and and you were like, okay, now I can't even release this shit. I personally went through an experience like this where I recorded shit and then realized I could do it better because of XYZ, and then had to like redo it all. I hear you were involved in that, so my bad for making you do some shit and then going,
But
whoops. It
I'm
sounded
not gonna lie. Just bringing it up, your song was the first song that I really worked on mix wise. Um, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's still bouncy. It
nah.
still makes me
When
want
you
to tap my hand.
when you hear
So
the next one, it's over.